gosh, I am like so into this right now. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today's a little bit of a different video. As you can tell, this room is a hot mess. In fact, a lot of my house is. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like during the winter seasons, my house tends to become messy. And so starting spring, I'm like, okay, I need to like get things together. Honestly, I think it's part of the reason that my mental health kind of doesn't go so well during the beginning of the year. It's because my house is a mess. It feels like my life's a mess. So what we're gonna be doing is we are going to be organizing my mess of a house. It's definitely going to take more than one day, but this video will probably just be one day of me doing it. Hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration if you need to clean up your spaces at all like I do, or just inspiration to be productive with me. So my plan is that I mostly need to organize things. I have a lot of organization that I need to do, mostly like closets and like clothes and stuff like that, but this room in particular needs a lot of help. I also have to clean the kitchen and mop the floors, so there's like little cleaning stuff in there. Honestly, I need just a whole like revamp of my house, cleaning and organizing, but I think we're gonna start on this level and see how far we can get. This video isn't going to be like focused on organizing my bookshelves. That is going to be a separate video. I mainly want to do something with all of these books. As you can see, one of the shelves on my bookshelf is off, so I need to put that one back on and just organize it as much as I can until I do my bookshelf organization video. But there's also a lot of other things that I have to go through in here as well and clean up and pick up. So that is where we're gonna start, is in this room. I also wanted to pick up a springy kind of book. And when I think of spring, I think of either like garden-y books or like plant-based books like The Secret Garden, or I think of like light and fluffy romance books. So I think what we're gonna do is read The Love Hypothesis, which is somewhere in this stack of books. I'm not sure where, we'll find it. I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook while we organize stuff. So yes, that is the plan for today. A little bit overwhelmed and I don't know where to start, but in order to complete something, you have to start somewhere. So I think we'll start with this area and then see how far we've gotten. Okay, here's a little before, all of my books, and then I have a pile of stuff right here. This is a mess. So this is where I keep all of my like filming equipment, is underneath here. I like having it on this main floor, and I don't really have any other storage solutions for it, so I just keep it under my little day bed thing. So I do want to go through, well, not go through that, but like go under there and clean it up and pick it up, and also probably sweep and stuff. This needs to be picked up. All of this needs to be picked up. These are the shelves for my bookshelves. We made 2 extras because I wanted more room, so that's why we had one off, is because he had to take measurements and make sure that the other 2 matched. So I probably won't put those on today. I'm probably just gonna put one of them on. And then once I do my bookshelf organization, we'll worry about the other 2 shelves. But yeah, that's what we have to do now, is pick this up. And I'm not looking forward to it. I'm downloading The Love Hypothesis as well, so we're ready to go. Let's get into it. I found it.
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you? 'Cause I'm looking in your eyes. You're looking past mine, but I'm just trying to break this
Okay, that didn't take that long. It looks horrible, but at least this area is now cleared up, at least for the most part. All the books are gone or up on the shelves. Will also make it easier once I do my bookshelf organization video to have everything already there. And yeah, it's just, they don't look great right now, but they will, I promise. Let's move on to this pile. I also may organize my little book cart as well. Just make it look a little bit better, at least. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay. I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay. I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay. I'll stay away.
Hey, I'm moving on to my desk area. I already cleaned it up a little bit, changed the calendar, which I hadn't changed yet, and it's already like almost done with March. You guys are seeing the real reality of my life, which is chaos sometimes. Well, not chaos, just I'm not as organized as I would like to be sometimes, but that's okay. That's why we're here now today. I actually went through the drawers of this recently, but I have not like wiped off the surfaces yet. So I'm gonna take everything off of one section and wipe it off and then put it back. And I'm also gonna do it with my shelf up here too. I'm also getting a little bit hungry. I think I'll finish off this room and then we will go get something to eat. I get kind of grumpy if I don't eat, so yes, but everything else on this side is all done. Like, look at how good it looks. Let me just show you. It looks so much better. I mean, it's very unorganized on the shelves, but it just looks so much better. Look at it. It's so clean. It honestly hasn't looked like that in months, so I'm excited that it's all clean. But yeah, okay, let's keep going.
And here we are again, sitting face to face, saying sorry for things that we can't change. 'Cause I don't wanna live that way. Do you wanna live that way? I don't wanna live that way. Do you? Do you? Do you? If you wanna go, I'll stay. I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay. I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay. I'll stay away. If you wanna go, I'll stay. I'll stay away.
One room down, few more to go. I'll give you a little peek at my after of the room. Ta-da! Again, I'll have to do those shelves at another time, but everything else is all clean and I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie, whenever I get done cleaning a room, it really does bring life back into it. Like, I didn't really like coming in here as much as I usually did because of how dirty it was, but now it feels so nice. So I'm gonna go get some food. I also have to do something really quick for work, so it'll take, you know, like 15 minutes, and then we will do the rest of the house. So yeah, but also I am on chapter 7. Oh, I am on chapter 7 of this book. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love it so much. I did not think I was, I mean, I thought I was gonna like it, but I like it so much more than I even thought that I would. So I'm really excited to continue reading it. I love the dynamic. So for those of you that don't know what it's about, we have our two main characters, Olive and Adam, and Olive is a PhD student, and Adam is a teacher. He's not one of her professors or anyone that she associates with in her program, and they are fake dating, and it's so cute. It's so cute. They both have like different reasons for fake dating, but oh my gosh, I am like so into this right now. But anyways, let's go eat some food. Okay, I just got done eating some lunch, and I thought before we get back into it that I would kind of break it up, give myself a little bit more of a break, and read some of this book. So this is The Sprite and the Gardener. It is a gorgeous graphic novel, and I feel like it's the perfect springtime book. It's all about flowers and plants and a garden. I think this is about a sprite who helps a human with their garden. It really reminds me of the Tea Dragon Society books as far as the vibes. Very innocent and sweet, and so yeah, I thought we would give this a try. After I read this, I have to pick up the kitchen and then water the plants and then mop the floors and the rugs. I have this really cool thing that's like a dual vacuum mop that you can use on hard floors, whether that be like tile or hardwood, and then you also can use it on area rugs, and it's amazing. If you're into cleaning, it's a total game changer, and especially if you have dogs as well, it really helps clean those rugs, which I know mine tend to get a little dirty with the dogs laying on them all the time. So yeah, anyways, that was a total side tangent, but I love it and I love using it. It's so fun. So yeah, those are the last 3 things that I for sure want to get done today. I have a feeling that that's going to be it because I do want to finish reading The Love Hypothesis. I want to give myself time to finish that book as well because I think I can finish it today. But before all of that, let's get into this book. Okay, so we're done with the kitchen, so we can check that off our list. I'm gonna check that off right now, actually. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to water my plants because it's long overdue. I try to water my plants weekly. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, but I'm pretty sure it's been about 2 weeks since I've watered my plants, which is a long time. So I think we're gonna do that next because I think they need a lot of water. Also, can you see this little girl right here? Winnie, what are you doing? You wanna say hello? You wanna say hi? How are you doing? How's life? How's life? What do you do while I'm cleaning, Winnie? Do you just sit around like a good girl? Oh, she's so cute. Say hello. Say hello. But yeah, okay, let's get to watering the plants now. Let's do it.
Come to my table, come to my bed, go easy my hunger, easy my head, bringing me fire, bringing me water, taking me high, taking me down. To my bed, go easy my hunger, easy my head, oh, bringing me fire, bringing me water, taking me high, taking me down. Taking me down.
Okay, I just got done doing all the floors. I also sat down to finish off reading The Love Hypothesis. I think the last time I checked in, I was like over halfway through and I just binged the rest of it. One of the things I love about romance books is that you really can read them in a day. And I feel like if you have anything that you need organizing or cleaning, this is the perfect type of book to read when you do that. And honestly, this is for sure my new favorite romance book. Not only did I love the characters and how they interacted together, the banter, I think the concept of having these scientist PhD students and like a professor is such a cool concept and one that I've never really read about in any type of book. I read the author's note at the end, which I always like to read because I think you can kind of get some insight into the author's inspiration and stuff. And I love how the author uses writing as a form of almost like therapy for herself. She has a PhD in neuroscience, and so to see the parallels between her own career as well as this book are really interesting. And I loved how she included some of that science in this. Even though I do know a little bit about biology, it was really interesting to see Olive talk about that with people that are her friends and her colleagues in her PhD program. I think the author did such a good job of making it really consumable for the everyday audience. Like, you can tell that Olive and all of her associates are extremely intelligent just based on the way that they talk with each other, but it was also easy to follow, even though I am not in a PhD program in biology. So I really liked that a lot. And the last thing I wanted to mention is I really liked, there were some steamy scenes in here that are definitely not for the faint of heart, I guess. Like, they were definitely some of the steamier scenes that I've read in a romance book. But I also liked the way that Adam talked to Olive during those scenes. I felt like it was a really good example of how those types of relationships should be handled, and the way that he just really wanted Olive to be comfortable in those situations and make sure that she was 100% okay with them, I really liked. And I think it's important to have that type of representation so that everyone can see that that's how those types of situations should be handled. I hope that makes sense. I don't want to get too like graphic or anything, but I just really liked that part of the book. So yeah, really loved this and I highly recommend. I feel like this is also a really good book for people who don't love romance as much because it does have that, but it also has a really good story as well. And then I also decided to pick up The Sprite and the Gardener, which is such a cute graphic novel. Sometimes I really love reading books that are just totally innocent. There's not a lot of like serious topics in them. It's just whimsical and magical and just meant to make you feel happy, and that's exactly how this book was. I loved seeing all the different sprites and hearing their names. All of the sprites in this book have different names based on like flowers and plants and stuff like that, which is really cool. And to see the relationship between the sprites and the humans from the beginning of the book to the end of the book, this was the perfect book to read for spring, and I'm really happy that I picked it up. It also took me maybe 15 minutes to read, so it was a really short, quick read. I love the illustration style and the coloring and the character designs. It was just a really precious book to pick up for spring. But that is all that I have for you guys for this video. We got a lot done today. I got everything checked off for this main level of our house, so I'll just have to focus on the upstairs at some other point, which is fine. And maybe, like I said, you got some inspiration to do some spring cleaning of your own if you need it. But that's all for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.